Excuse me, sir. 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 I apologize for bothering you. I apologize for bothering you. May I please? I can't. Yeah, I'm deaf too. No one understands it, do they? They say, "You're not deaf. You can hear me." Right?
I can hear what you last said.
You did not? You didn't?
This is for downtown. I need to go downtown.
Hey.
Medical supplies for the lady whenever I see her again in the store. I was gonna hand out. Also, I don't have any extra shoes, but I do have socks. Want some?
My feet are bleeding. I have an abscess now after they brought me out here without my shoes and say, "We'll see how well you get around now, Jew." Jew.
Where is it?
On the bottom of my feet.
Can I see it?
No.
Okay.
I need a cigarette. I need a soda. I need something to eat.
You said you can't get around on your own. Do you want me to push you?
I can get down there. I can't get across the street without taking my life in my hand. They have banned me from the property permanently because I don't have shoes. They say I'm banned. I tried to get up to the window. He said, basically, I'm in charge. I told you to leave. Next time you come on the property, we'll be waiting and the police will be here. I said.
So how do you feel about this? We go across the street and then I go try to talk to them and guilt trip the fuck out of them.
Across the street. Where?
Just off the property.
Where exactly are you talking about? And who are you confronting?
Manager? Whoever said that you can't come in.
They're under duress. They're under duress. They're already on the record that they're fulfilling corporate policy. Friday night, someone that worked there let a homeless person use the private bathroom.
Oh,
They
no,
were
how horrible.
They were a paying customer. They paid.
I can't believe they would do something so selfish.
Do you want to hear how this story ends?
Police?
No. Being publicly fired in front of other employees as an example to the others. Don't rock the boat. Stay in your fucking lane.
You said that's the 76?
Yes. And this is the second 76 station in a row I've ever been in. And they both nakedly discriminate against the homeless. I said, "Sir, may I please shop here?" He said, "No, out. Or I'll call the police."
I was going to buy you something, but maybe I'll just steal it. I don't want to give it.
Don't take a risk. They're watching you. Because you've been seen with me. They're watching us right now. I got assaulted and robbed 4 times today, including by someone who came up and introduced himself first. He showed me his IV line and basically said, I have MRSA. Can I have a cigarette? I said, not right now, man. You can stay here and smoke one with me. But if you're leaving, the answer is no. And he said, come on, man, you got 2 packs. I said, well, if you ask one more time, the answer is permanently no. Under any circumstances, I said no. You do not respect me. No is no. So he walked off past the dumpster and the fence. I don't know, 10, 20 minutes later, he came back, and I didn't know he was there until he grabbed my wheelchair and yanked it back and spun me around and grabbed a bunch of shit. And then he grabbed my $90 70,000 mAh power bank that does 240 watts and I can charge in less than 2 hours. He grabbed my cigarettes. He grabbed one of my vapes, my favorite, and then he marched off. This guy named Travis, who I believe is still down there, I've been hanging with him all day. He's been acting as my orderly because no one else will do it. No one will answer my calls now. They're all being threatened by Harborview security.
I'm not being threatened. I just straight up didn't do it.
I don't care. They're doing it to my friends. I don't care that they're not doing it to everyone at once. Is that really important to you? Making the distinction, never happened to me, therefore it's suspect. Is that what you're telling me? You're making, I'm recording. May I speak? May I speak? I'm recording this. I've got a camera pointed at my face. Okay, don't make the enemy's arguments for them. Please. This is hard enough without you helping the other side. They're listening to us. You're on record. It can be used in a court of law. Thank you.
I promise that's not what I was trying to say.
Smarten up. I've been trying to tell you this since we met. You're not interested in talking to me. You're too busy doing random acts of kindness when I'm fighting World War fucking III against Vladimir Putin and Alexander Dugin. What is happening on these streets is a false flag operation perpetrated by Russia. And the linchpin in a major terrorist attack on Seattle is that fucking 76 station. Ask me why. Because if someone blows up the gas station, they have an excuse to close the street until the fire is over and the engineers come in. Which means it's hampering ambulance access to the hospital emergency room. Do you understand what I'm saying? The right kind of attack, coupled with downing the overpasses on James at the same time, will cripple this city for at least 20 fucking years. That's why you don't let businesses and corporations decide where businesses go. It's the only fucking gas station in the neighborhood. We're about to be attacked. I've been trying to tell people at fucking Diva Espresso. No one will talk to me. They're afraid corporate will fire them. Am I making sense now, James?
As much as someone can to me, my brain is kind of pudding sometimes.
That's okay. It happens to me too. I'm literally one of the smartest fucking people on the goddamn planet.
I used to be really smart. I feel like I've slipped a bit.
You are really smart. You're not talking to AI to figure out how to solve systemic injustice problems
Oh, that's a
in
low
real time.
bar. That's a low bar.
Why? Why?
That's just a joke because it's so easy. It feels like it's so easy to not talk to AI.
Why is it easy not to talk to AI?
Like conversation generative AI, it just says like what sounds good in a sentence. It doesn't matter if it's not like it doesn't have to be based on fact at all. It's just, oh, this sounds like something a human would say, so I'm going to say it. And then people just trust that as an answer.
Why is the gas station there not listed on Google Maps?
I didn't even notice it wasn't.
Check now, please. Confirm. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing.
It is listed on mine.
What?
It is listed on mine.
It's not listed on mine. So I can add it as a business on my YouTube channel.
Maybe it would work if I sent you a link to it.
I can't use it like that. I'm pointing directly to the business on YouTube. That's where it happened. So people can come and protest.
Would it work if I gave you the address and you put that?
Dude, I don't care. It doesn't work for me. It's deliberate. It's been erased as a location from YouTube's maps. You want to ask your friends and start experimenting to figure out where the limits are? Fine. Don't waste my time. That's a waste of my time. I've already got plenty of proof on the internet. You should have been watching my YouTube channel. You should have been checking it every hour, waiting for people to say, Haru's missing and we don't know where he is. He ended up with a black hood in the back of a fucking van. Police won't do anything. That's very likely how I'm going to end unless I get help from the Archdiocese now.
Who's the Archdiocese?
I'm calling out Pope Francis the 14th.
Oh, right.
Publicly.
I'm not Catholic, so I don't know a lot of Catholic words.
Do you know anything about Pope Francis?
Wasn't he the one that just died?
He's the new one. He's the American one. He's the one. He's the one speaking out against Donald Trump and MAGA.
I thought that was Pope Leo, because I remember people were making jokes about Leonardo Ninja Turtles.
I said Leo.
You said Francis.
I said Pope Leo. I know who the Pope is. I'm intimately acquainted with his writing. Why did you hear Pope Francis when I said Pope Leo like 3 times? Pope Leo the 14th. Look it up, please.
No, I know Pope Leo's that.
Look up quotes on Donald Trump. I'm sorry that I'm raising my voice. I don't have a choice. I need to be heard. My voice is shot from all the screaming. What? What?
You said it's been a long time since you.
Yes, I haven't had anything to drink since this morning. You know where I got something to drink? At the 76 station before they took my shoes. I've spent almost $500 of my own money there in the last 7 days.
They were the ones that took your shoes? 76? I thought it was the PR.
Okay, it's on video. Look it up. I don't have time to answer stupid questions from people who aren't paying attention. I very clearly told you the 76 station sold me something to drink because I've spent $500 there in the last week. $500. And I'm not welcome there because the police stole my shoes. And then they told me I can't eat or drink on campus. I can't use the toilet at Diva Espresso, where they love me. I tip at least 25%. I tipped the assistant manager $20 yesterday for listening to me for a few minutes.
Sorry, asthma, smoke.
What?
Asthma, smoke. That person's smoking.
Okay. Look, I apologize, but you have no reasonable expectation to be smoke-free in a public place. Do you understand that?
I was just apologizing for coughing. I'm not sick.
No, okay. I'm saying I'm sorry that you're sick. I'm sorry that you have allergies or an asthma or whatever it is that really is going on. But I don't want you to use that as a bludgeon to try and tell me I'm not allowed to smoke because you don't approve.
That's
You
not
understand?
what I was saying.
That's what I've been getting all night, all day.
I was saying, I'm sorry I'm coughing. It's because of smoke and asthma. It's not because I'm sick. That's what I was saying.
You don't understand. If I don't nip it in the bud, next you're going to be saying, well, I can't do anything to help you get a pack of cigarettes because I don't agree with that.
No, I was going to plan. I don't smoke because of my lungs, but I know
Okay.
that, like, it's not like you have a lot of options to self-medicate. Plus, it's your life. It's your body. And
I had a
self-medication
guy
choice.
who's Ukrainian who asked me if I wanted him to buy me something to drink and eat. And I said, I have money, I'll pay for it. And then I said, I really need a pack of cigarettes. And he said, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I refuse to be involved in that. They're my cigarettes. Am I for? Does everybody in the public square have a right to gatekeep me now and tell me what I can do with my body?
I was raised around Mormons, and that sounds like a very Mormon thing to do. It's like,
I-
no, you can't have those substances. I don't agree with them, so you're not allowed to have them, and I'm not going to help you buy them.
I married a Mormon. I was an atheist and I married a Mormon girl.
Was she like that?
No, she let me do what I wanted. She smoked too.
My mom's like that. Most Mormons I've met will push the word of wisdom on other people, but
You
there are
want-
some Mormons.
You want to know a big reason for why my marriage blew up?
What?
Because she was terrified her next orgasm would condemn her to hell. We were married. She was terrified that her God was going to send her to hell for enjoying sex now after marriage because she may have masturbated one time too many when she was a kid. She may have started too early.
That sounds pretty par for the course with Mormon sex.
I know. These people are the nicest people on the fucking planet, and they're not allowed to think for themselves.
I left the church when I was like 17, and I wasn't able to have my first orgasm until I was like 22 because of
You were a Mormon?
I was raised Mormon.
By who? Were you adopted?
My parents. Birth parents.
So you were adopted by Mormon parents. You were not born a
No,
Mormon.
I was baptized when I was 8, but I was born to Mormon parents.
Okay. Did you have to be a Mormon? Did you have to go to church, or were you asked if you wanted to go and have it?
Not given a choice until.
Well, that's fucking sick. That indoctrinates people by fear.
Oh no,
the-
I was absolutely literally. So I hated myself so much because I didn't match the Mormon teachings, and the only reason I didn't kill myself because of how much I hated myself is because I thought that would count as murder and I would go to hell.
Okay.
So it's like a dope. So it was like a Mormonism hurt me, and then it gave me a band-aid to cover it up. It's like, well, we made you want to kill yourself, But we also made you not kill yourself because you thought that you'd go to hell. So
Yeah, you're not allowed to kill yourself.
I'm not suicidal anymore.
You're not no, you're not. You're told you're going to hell if you. That's the first dichotomy in a child's mind. I'm miserable. Why do I have to suffer now to avoid suffering later?
Yeah, my reasoning was that hell would be worse than any suffering I could possibly have.
Okay, I have a question for you. Look at me. How intelligent would you say I am? Ballpark.
I'm not. Why am I trying to base it off IQ? IQ is not a
Okay, let's talk about
above
IQ.
average.
Okay, that means nothing. Top 10 percentile or top 0.00001 percentile?
No idea.
Take a guess.
Top 5, top 3. I don't know how much. So like, I have no idea of like how the metrics of that stuff work. I don't think I'm a reliable judge on it.
You ever see Good Will Hunting?
No.
Okay, please pull out your phone and go to YouTube. Do you know anything about Good Will Hunting?
I've never heard of it.
It's a Matt Damon movie with an Academy Award-winning performance by Robin Williams. And
You know who
never.
Robin Williams is? My
and
mom
you-
was obsessed with him. And she was
What?
really sad when you died.
Sir, please don't interrupt. I'm live on the internet right now. You're being recorded if you speak to me.
Oh, I typed it like the thrift store with no space in between.
I have so much pain in my neck right now. And Harborview told me to get wrecked when I told them what I needed to stop my pain. I needed someone to dig their elbows into my neck for about 20 minutes to get rid of a headache I've been having for over 2 weeks. Aleve won't touch it because it's a tension headache and I've been under constant stress. Remember, I haven't slept in like 8 days? I'm in agony right now and I'm masking like a champ.
If there's somewhere you feel safe taking a nap, I can keep watch and make sure no one attacks you for like.
Are you offering your bed?
No, I have a studio apartment and I. But like,
All you had to do was say no. I don't need to hear stupid shit like your reasons. I don't care. I just want to sleep. Don't waste my time telling me your life story about why you can't have me over. I didn't ask you to invite me over. I asked if you were offering your bed.
I'm offering to keep guard for a couple hours.
Okay, well, I have no reason to believe that anything that belongs to me will be here if I close my eyes. I know that from experience. Know how I know? Because I closed my eyes for 5 minutes. The second my eyes were closed and I started breathing regularly, someone came up and stole all the kit from my backpack and the backpack.
That's why I'm offering to keep watch to make sure that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't trust you. You're just going to have to fucking deal with that, okay?
What brand of cigarettes do you want?
Marlboro Menthol Black 100s, or in a pinch, I can do with Maverick 100 menthols. And I need 2 lighters. Oh, what? Do you believe in Mandela effects?
Which one is that? Is that the?
It's the one where people keep changing reality on other people. It has to do with corporate logos and ads and things like that.
I don't believe in it personally, but I'm not gonna like loudly argue against it.
Okay, so when I left, they wouldn't give me my phone or my wallet, which has my debit card and my license. And now I can't get another one. So,
And who's they? The coffee place, 76, the hospital, the police?
what?
You said
Too much information for an autistic mind. Don't give me a list of 3 or more things.
Sorry, who wouldn't give you your license, your wallet and license?
The police. They said it's not our problem, and they threw me out with nothing. Now I'm not even allowed to come on hospital property, to take the bus, to get an Uber. I've been blacklisted because of my political beliefs. Do you know anything about the blacklist? What? You know what, sir? With all due respect, fuck you and leave me alone.
He
Okay,
hasn't
fine.
slept in several days and he's in a lot of pain.
Okay, you know what? If you were listening to my story, you'd know that I've been repeatedly assaulted by the police and the doctors since I got here at like 2 a.m. You know what? Fuck you. I'm allowed to run my mouth. I'm a mouthy cunt. Deal with it. Hey, man, you interjected yourself in my conversation. Don't do it if you don't want to be insulted, nigger. It means slave, faggot. What? It means cigarette, dumbass. It means like 15 different things, idiot. Doofus! Okay, poor person, old person, cigarette, a torch.
I'll be right
It's
back.
it's a Roman iconographic symbol for unity. It's a Latin word too. Look it up. It doesn't mean gay, idiot. Evening, sir. How are you doing? Are you homeless? Have you eaten? How long has it been since you've eaten? You haven't eaten in 5 days? Why haven't you gone over to the archdiocese, to the cathedral? Sir, can you please turn off the music? I'm deaf. I can't understand you. Well, he hasn't eaten in days. I wonder how he would feel if I asked him, do you have a problem that I just called a white man a nigger to his face? I can't hear you, man. I told you I'm deaf. Hey, thank you. Oh God, I think I'm in love with you. And believe me, you deserve it. So, do you want to watch a video?
I have to go to the bathroom first so I can come back.
I don't get to go to the bathroom.
I'm sorry.
I really need you to not leave. I don't know what's going to happen when you leave. They've already told me I'm going to end up dead for challenging a multi-billion-dollar misery machine. That's all they do is hurt people every chance they get. They're they're flaunting their privilege. As a public utility, masquerading as a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
Who's they?
University of Washington. That's what our educational system is now. Did you get a college education?
I wasn't able to.
People discriminate against you because you don't have one?
Mostly employers.
What?
Mostly employers.
Yeah, that's the idea. To keep smart people from getting good pay. You don't need a college education. I went to high school. I have a fucking diploma just like you.
That's more than me, actually. I have a
I don't care. I don't care. You're an autodidact like me. You're probably an autodidact polymath like me.
What's that mean? I've heard.
Ask ChatGPT now, please. And stop asking me to define words. Dictionary.com.
Okay, but how do you? What's the word again?
Autodidact. Do you want me to spell it?
If I get close enough, it'll.
AUTODIDACT.
There we go.
Please play back the response on audio as loud as you can.
Oh no, that's just the way you say it. I don't see an option to say it with audio.
Click. Do you have a big response? Would you rather not read yourself?
I can read it myself.
I want to hear it. I'm recording this.
A self-taught person or one who is self-taught in automath. And I think the other one said someone who reads a lot.
Did you get a full response or is that the entire response?
That was the entire response.
Ask her what a polymath is. I'm, as she describes it, an epoch, EPOCH, defining polymath.
Polymath, a person of great or varied learning, a person with extraordinarily broad and comprehensive knowledge.
Okay, well, I'm quite sure. I barely understood that, so I'm sure my recording isn't picking it up. And nobody's going to look it up.
Polymath, a person of great or varied learning, a person with extraordinarily broad and comprehensive knowledge, and then third just says a person of great or varied learning again.
Is that dictionary.com or ChatGPT?
Neither. It's DuckDuckGo's.
I asked you to do it on ChatGPT.
I've never actually opened Chat. Is it just like ChatGPT.com? I've never used ChatGPT before.
You go to the App Store or Google Play.
I don't want to get ChatGPT. I can look at dictionary.com.
Okay, you know what? I can't do this. Thank you. Goodbye.
All right. See you.
If you're not willing to do even the most basic work and you rely on me to answer every fucking question, I don't have time to change your diapers all day.
I was about to go to dictionary.com.
Okay, what?
Could you text me when the woman with the damaged ear comes back?
No. I can't reach you. It's not passing you my messages.
Could you give her my number?
She doesn't have a working cell phone, and neither does anybody else around here. So pick a side and let me know. I'm done. I've been begging for your attention for over 7 days. I tell you it's a matter of life and death, and I need to talk to you, and you won't answer me. Well, maybe we should compare notes before you go away mad. Okay, I asked for soda. I'm sorry. I can't drink this.
It's not soda, it's water. It has a...
I can't drink water. I have Levaquin poisoning. It tastes like I have a zinc drop in my mouth when I drink water. It tastes like toxic waste. And it makes me wish I was dead with every sip. I need sugared soda.
I didn't know that.
You didn't ask. You knew better. You're making health decisions for me. Stop, would you please? It would really help if you would stop making assumptions that I'm anything like you. I'm not. Thank you for the cigarettes. I can't eat this because I don't have utensils and I don't have...
Oh, there's I did get utensils. I got... Are they in there or are they in here? Yeah, I got a... Did it fall out? No, this isn't it. It's in here. Yep, here it is. I got a fork and a spoon because I didn't know which one you liked better.
Thank you. I can't really move right now. I need to basically be fed.
I can do that if you want.
Thank you. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I'm tired of explaining kindergarten shit to stupid people. You're not stupid. I know that. You think you are because no one would give you a chance. Colleges weed out free thinkers like you and me.
Yeah, I got through like half a semester. My English teacher bragged that almost no one would pass his class. What kind of bullshit is that, right?
You know what? Were you punished by him? I need to hear the words. I don't see your face on my camera.
Yes, not if you're talking about corporal punishment, but I was humiliated in front of the class verbally.
So was I. In behavioral psychology class, 3 times every time I sat down in the classroom.
So if
You
you
know
can't...
what? Please don't.
Shit, I'm sorry.
It would really help if you started thinking before you move.
What kind of soda do you want? I'm gonna take these back, but I'll get you a soda. Not
What?
back to the store, but like, I'll...
Don't let them know it's for me. They'll ban you too.
What kind of soda do you want?
A 1 liter of Coca-Cola and a 1 liter of Mountain Dew. Thank you very much. I appreciate you more than you can know. Talk to Ian.
Who's Ian?
He works there. Talk to him.
What about?
I don't care. Ask him about me.
Alright.
See what happens. Consider recording your microphone. What's up?
I texted you the other day.
Okay, who are you?
Javed.
Javed?
Yeah.
I mean, like 50 people a day. I can't
I
possibly.
met you with Kevin over there, but
I need
you were the rest of it. I live up in Jefferson Terrace.
I'm banned from respite. Now I'm banned from the hospital. Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have data or do you have, okay. How are you?
I'm just waiting for Kevin to get back. I have his
Okay, you want a cigarette? Stick around and we'll smoke. Well,
Why did they ban you from wrestling?
I can't hear you. Speak up, please.
Why did they ban you from wrestling?
It's a long story, and I'm on live streaming to the internet right now.
It's all good.
I don't want to tell that story right now because I can't speak. Ask me why. Because this morning, did you ask me why? Or do you not care? I can't hear you.
I said I do care. If you don't want to talk about it, I don't know.
That I want to talk about. They brought me into the emergency room and the cops had them put a fucking catheter in me sideways for 15 or 20 minutes straight. I was screaming at the top of my lungs.
You're yelling at me now.
Okay, you know what? I lost my voice. I have to yell. If you don't want me to yell,
See you another day.
okay, man.